What's going on, YouTube? Today's Tuesday. I just got another some more inspirational topics for you, financial topics. And today's topic is pay yourself first. I want to repeat that again. Pay yourself first. And let me explain to you briefly why this is important. Far too many people today, they get their paycheck, they get their income, or wherever they get the income from, and as soon as they get that check, they immediately start paying off everybody else. Bills, food. Well, you got to have food, but, they pay everyone else except themselves. And some of these people find themselves living paycheck to paycheck to paycheck. But the thing about that is that you have to find a way to set your life up where you can afford to pay yourself first. Because here's the magic thing to that. If you don't pay yourself first, this is how much you make per hour. $0. Because you're so busy paying someone else, then you're not taking care of yourself. So then it comes down to the question, why do you work? I understand you work and you got to support your family and things like this, but you are going to have to, every time you get paid, pay yourself first. And this is something 5-6 years ago was very, very foreign to me. I didn't know of, I would just get my money and I would go and buy clothes and eat out at restaurants and, pay all the bills. And before you know it, you're pinching your pennies at the end because you're like, well, man, where did it all go? And what I mean by paying yourself first is, and I believe in paying yourself 20% because I think you deserve it. I think you can deserve to pay yourself 20% of your money. Now, pay attention to that one. Take that money, put it in a separate account, and that money right there could help you build wealth in your life. And if you do that over consistent time, I guarantee you'll be on the road to success. So that's just important. It's fine to have a nice business and all those other kind of things. I've seen too many people with businesses and I own the business down the corner, and been there for 20 years, and all the customers have came in, blah 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 blah. If you're not saving any money, what good is the business? Some people with a business, they just make money in the business, and next thing you know, after they make the money, they put the money right back into the business. And if you do this over 20 years, you have an elaborate business, but at the same time, you have no money. You have to work for yourself. Like I said, you can't afford not to work for yourself. So if you use the friend and say, I can't afford to pay myself 20%, well, you know what? It's time to change your life if you can't. Because you deserve it. Everyone deserves it. This is the only way we're going to make it and stop living in the mind of the poor and the land of the poor and the land of mistakes. Not mistakes. Mistakes aren't bad, but the land of excuses. So let's take this advice for myself and to you. Pay yourself first. Signing off.